Okay guys, so this is a brief tutorial. It's going to be really quick, I hope. But the idea here is I told you that I would show you how to capture SSH keys while you're browsing. And it's a very simple process, but if you want to use WireShark to decrypt things, you're going to need the keys. And so this is what you need to do. Let's go ahead and go to the desktop. First of all, the thing that we need to do is we need to prepare a environmental variable. And the easy way to do that is click the Start button, type in envir, and we're going to edit the system environment variables. And what we need to do once this opens is click on Environment Variables. This is the list of all the environmental variables for all the various things that we have in our computer. And the one we're interested in is SSL key log file. That variable right there. Now, look through your list. If you don't have that variable, then you need to create it. And the way that you're going to do that is you're going to click on New, and you're going to type exactly in capital letters, just like it says, SSL key log file. You have to do that. Now, also, you need to give it a value, and that is basically a file. So what we're going to do is we're not going to actually have the file because you've never built this before, but we are going to get a directory. We're going to build a folder for that file. So what I would do is I would put it in my Documents folder. Let's just use a browse file. We're going to go to Documents, and in here I built a folder called WireShark. You can call it whatever you want. And inside there, if you build a WireShark folder and select that, then basically you're not going to worry about this log file, because if you don't have this file when you tell it to save, it's going to create the file. So you don't have to have a file there. In fact, what you can do is browse for a directory, and we're just going to go to Documents. And we're going to go to, you can put a new folder in here and call it whatever you want to call it. I called mine WireShark. And then once you select that folder, once you've added the new folder and named it and then selected it, hit OK. Now it's going to be in here. And if you tell it OK, what it'll do is it will create this environmental variable, and it will put that file, that log file, inside this folder. I'm not going to do that because I already have it. I already have it built, so that would be a mistake on my part, but that's what you need to do. Hit New, type in that exact phrase, SSL key log file, in all caps is the name, and then browse to the directory of your choice and hit OK. All right, and that should allow you then to capture keys. Now, the reason that you want to name it exactly that is because this is specific to browsers. Chrome and Firefox and Edge, I believe, all use this environmental variable name when they are storing keys. And so if you want to create a log file, this is what you have to name it. So once you've got that named, you'll hit OK on all these. And then you can browse to that variable, or pardon me, to that folder. Let's go to Documents and WireShark. There's my deal. If you open it, what you're going to see are a bunch of handshake secrets, client handshakes, traffic secret. All these are the keys that are used by your computer to authenticate the HTTPS traffic that they receive on the internet. And this list will just keep on growing. Basically, every time you open this file, it'll be different. So, but now when you use WireShark, then what you're going to do is you're going to go, like say you wanted to capture some frames. So you would first of all set up your capture, and there's your traffic coming in. Now you're going to go to File, or pardon me, Edit, Preferences, Protocols, and you're going to go to TLS because SSH is not a real thing anymore. TLS, there we go, and you're going to browse to that file and open, and now WireShark will use, let's go ahead and close that. WireShark will use those keys to decrypt your HTTPS traffic or your TLS traffic. So let's put in a deal here, TLS handshake type equals 1. Those are hello requests. And we have one. There's one right there. And you'll notice when we open it and we look at the TLS, when we follow the TLS stream, whoops, there's not anything in there. Apparently we didn't get that one. That must have come in after we did our deal, and so we didn't get it, darn it. Basically what will usually happen though is you'll be able to follow the streams, and it won't be encrypted like this. So let's go ahead and try that again. I want to go back to Preferences, and we're going to hit Protocols and see if that's been added yet, see if that key is in there or not. Sometimes you have to do it a couple of times. Let's see here now. Although I also probably didn't have Chrome open. Maybe I did. Oh, there's a server. Well, let's see. Let's try and see if we have any HTTP requests, since if it's decoded, that's what we'll have. Yes, we do. Okay, so all these were decoded files that have been decrypted by the keys that we had. So let's see if we can, apparently description.xml, something I downloaded. So let's see if we can follow the HTTP stream on this. And sure enough, we can. 10.5.0.206. That's where I'm getting it, off port 42915. And apparently we were able to get it. And there's the XML document. And Vivotech Inc. Not sure what that is. Megapixel network camera. Huh, that's interesting. Presentation URL. I wonder what would happen if we went to that address. Let's just see, shall we? Let's just see. Now we're doing some experimenting here. So we're going to go there, and hit enter. Oops, darn it. Apparently, that's not it. Now, there is a camera there. Apparently, I don't have authorization to use it, but there is, in fact, a webcam at that location. Vivotech Inc. Oh well, anyway, you get the idea. So we have used keys that we've captured to decode information. And we actually captured an XML file that hooked us up to a camera, which we couldn't get into because we didn't know the password, and I'm not going to spend all day trying to get in there. But you get the idea. That is what you need to do. You need to establish an environmental variable, just to kind of recap, and envir, edit the environment, variables when you're looking for is syslog file or SSL keylog file, and you need to build a folder basically to hold it, and then hit next or OK, OK, and OK. And then once you've done that, you need to restart Chrome, and that's what I didn't do. That's why it didn't work like I needed it to last time, because you need to restart Chrome so it'll start recapturing packets. Once it does that, then you can start capturing in WireShark, but you need to make sure that in your preferences, under protocols, under TLS, there we go, you have added that path into this master secret log file name. And once you do that, hit OK, then you will be able to decrypt all this traffic, or at least all the traffic that was captured while you were doing stuff. Then you can follow the streams, and you can find out all kinds of interesting things. And there's a FD816B. There's the model of that camera. That's interesting. I really wish I could get into that. Oh, library north entrance. That's interesting too. So this is the security camera for the library north entrance. How about that? And that's the IP address of that camera. Also very, so you can learn all kinds of interesting things with WireShark, and even some things that are accidental. Anyway, hope that was helpful. Alright guys, so we've actually learned some things, and we looked at some things, and we learned how to make an environmental variable. That's an important thing to do, particularly if you're working on any kind of network security. You need to be capturing your keys, and then you can, should you need to, you will be able to look at things and decode the 1.2 TLS information that you find and turn that into HTTP streams that you can follow. So hopefully that was helpful. If you have any questions about this or anything else, I can be reached through the Canvas inbox, and hope you have a good day. See you in class.